Okay, what makes somebody country? Well, I think that now, because the country format has changed so much, the thing that I feel that delineates even pop from the pop format and southern rock from rock and roll, I think it's the way people sing. I think if you have a twang and like they used to call it a tear in your voice, that's what kind of delineates you from just being a singer in any format. Like I hear it in Carrie Underwood, she could sing the freaking phone book, but she sounds like a country singer to me. No matter what she's singing, because she's got that kind of tear in her voice.
That's a great answer. I'm going to throw it over to Haley Puccini in Austin with Google Plus.
Hi, Haley.
Hi, Sheryl. Pleasure to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too.
I've been such a fan of yours for so long, and one of the things I love about you is that you do amazing duets with all these people.
Oh,
Your
nice.
voice just blends. It's awesome. And I just was curious if there was one or two that stood out in your mind as some of your favorites.
One of my favorites, and it's always for me, I just have such a sweet feeling about it. When I first got started, Amy Lou Harris, we crossed paths a few times, and then she came out to a few gigs and she brought Leave on Helm, and I always loved singing with Emmy. There's just something about singing with her, to me, that feels spiritual. I mean, I know that sounds retarded, but it just does. It feels very, it feels as a kind of emotional for me. I love her. She's somebody I look at and I go, gosh, if I could have that kind of career where even now, as she's gotten older, I think her work is even better than it was. I mean, her writing is unbelievable. She's just a cool lady, and so I love singing with her. She's one of my favorites.
Everything you said about her, back at you.
Oh,
I feel that way about you. Bethany in Boston.
Good morning. Nice to talk to you.
Hi, Bethany.
All right. So I want to know, you have had an amazing career. You've performed all over the world with lots of big names. What was that moment for you where you went, I can't believe this is my life?
Well, I'll tell you, this is funny. It's actually 20 years ago this year, if you can imagine. I was we were playing in Paris, and it was about 4 a.m, and I got a phone call from Mick Jagger. And I hung up the phone because I thought it was one of my bandmates just, playing with me. And then he called back. He got my number from somebody. And he asked me if I would come and play with the Rolling Stones on Thanksgiving Day, which was about 2 weeks away, on a pay-per-view. And they flew me over there on a private plane. I've never even seen a private plane.
Oh my gosh.
And I played with the Rolling Stones in front of 65,000 people. I was so nervous I threw up all day. And then I went on stage and I sang with them, and while I was singing, I was having this outer body experience where I was thinking, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm singing with Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. And, it was, I still actually sweat.
That's amazing.
It was.
Gosh.
It was monumental.
I love that. Scotty B in Wisconsin.
Hi, Scotty.
Hello. What are you listening to right now? There be like an artist or a CD? What's on your iPad?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's funny. I know it's such a pat answer. Everybody talks about Blake Shelton, but his new record is killing me. He's got a song on there called "Mine Would Be You" that actually my friend Jesse Alexander wrote, and it's just it makes me mad how good it is.
Great.
No, it is, and also Ashley Monroe has a new record out that Vince Gill produced, and there's some songs on that I wish I would have written.
That CD, Ashley CD, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
that
that's
is a must-have.
Great. And also I'm listening to, I just recently bought the soundtrack from Crazy Heart, which is an old, the movie's been around for quite a long time, but I love that guy, Ryan Big, it's great. A good soundtrack, yeah.
And that's interesting. Chris Yates, Dallas.
Hi, Chris.
I noticed that hi, how are you doing? I'm in Dallas. I noticed that you also do some acting. What do you want? You ever aspire to do more of that?
Oh no. This is it. Me, I'm acting like I'm wide awake, and this is the extent of my acting. No, I did Cougar Town because I am very good friends with Courtney, and she's like, "You're so funny. You should have your own show." And I was like, "No way, too much work." And she said, "Why don't you come on my show?" And I said, "Okay, as long as it's not too much work."
It's so great.
Sharla wants to ask one question.
Okay, yes, definitely.
How did you juggle being such a great mom,
Oh.
touring, songwriting, recording,
What's the thing that works for you?
Well, the thing that works for me, obviously, is that, like every mom, my kids come first, and everything I do revolves around them, except for this weekend. And it revolves around drinking, I guess, right? Is that what Vegas? Stays in Vegas. We won't talk about that. Just root beer, right? Just root beer, that's right. But I wound up in Miranda's hotel room last night with Blake and Pislanis getting spray tans at 11:30.
Oh, awesome.
So that's what happens at the ACMs. Okay?
Love it.
So I missed the whole what happens. Did you get a picture or it didn't happen?
I said if anybody pulls out a camera right now, but you know, I just try to balance everything, and I'll tell you what, being an older mom puts a perspective on things that. Or levity that you just don't sweat the small stuff. You know,
29 is not old.
you know, I'm 32 now, and I'm a lot wiser than I was when I was 29.
Well, we love you, and I
Thank you.
thank you for making time to come and see
Yes.
us.
Yes,
To the
yes.
event.
And we could have you for an hour on
Oh,
one
I
of
love
these
this.
things.
Is so cool seeing everybody.
You know what?
It's
Sharla will hook up something like this. We could do a whole formal hour-long one.
I'd
Sharla
love
will-
to do that.
And the Google people, let the Google Plus people get you involved.
Yeah.
This would be exciting.
Maybe
I
we'll
think
do it from
do
your
that.
barn, with the horses.
Yeah, that is one thing I would say. I'm lucky that I could put a studio and so I can be with my kids and work at home and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But yeah, anytime, come to my barn.
All
We'll
right.
take this out and we'll do it.
You know what? I love it.
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm actually going to come there though. Is that all right?
No, really,
I just
seriously.
invited myself to
She's
Sheryl Crow's
really
house.
going to be
I
there.
would love it. Seriously, I would love that. And y'all come too.
Yeah, you know what? And then we'll bring a couple million friends with us.
Yes, yes.
have a barn party.
A real barn.
That's it. A Google Plus barn party. There we go.
Yeah,
We'll
love
twang
that.
out.
Love
Where
it.
redneck meets high tech.
Before we all get up.